September 24th, the announcement that would forever change the face of professional wrestling. Kurt Angle signed with TNA.
It's real. It's damn.
That's freaking unbelievable! I don't believe it!
Very rarely is a man given a chance in life to redefine the sport that has defined him.
Kurt Angle's in the impact zone! Listen to this crowd! Absolutely going nuts!
His impact was immediately felt, and his headbutt was heard around the world.
Oh my God! Kurt Angle just headbutted Samoa Joe!
Samoa Joe, filled with rage, knew that retribution must be paid in full. October 22nd, Bound for Glory. Career versus title. The stakes could not have been higher for the legend known as Sting and the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Jarrett.
Kurt Angle, special enforcer for this NWA World Heavyweight title match.
But before the match got underway, Samoa Joe bull rushed the ring with revenge on his mind and hate in his heart.
Oh my God, look at all the security trying to separate these two, and they're like two mad dogs trying to get at each other. What a chaotic situation here at Bound for Glory, and TNA security separating Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe.
On October 26th, the dream match of the decade was announced.
TNA has the announcement that we've all been waiting for. November 19th, it's finally going down. Kurt Angle, one-on-one against Samoa Joe.
The undefeated Samoan submission machine Samoa Joe versus the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle.
You know, everybody wants to know what I think of Kurt Angle. Kurt, you're one of the best in the world.
Why Samoa Joe? I handpicked Samoa Joe. He is the top of the food chain here. He's undefeated in TNA. And I want to prove that I am the best in the world.
Of course, you lay claim to being the best in the world. But you know that's not true yet. You know that's not true. Because you haven't beat the best in the world. You haven't beaten me yet, Kurt.
Going into this match, I have a lot to gain. And I do have a lot to lose. I have a reputation.
He thinks my blood's a trophy.
I made Samoa Joe bleed. He knows deep down in his heart, he may be undefeated. But unless he beats Kurt Angle, he can never be in the top ranks of professional wrestling.
Kurt, for everything that you've accomplished, for everything that you are, there is no doubt, unarguably, you are a fierce and competitive warrior. There's no doubt that you don't know the meaning of the word quit.
I enjoy inflicting pain.
Nobody can hurt you like I can hurt you. For everything you have, for everything you train for, you can't train for me. You can't train for violence. You can't train for pain.
I want Samoa Joe to remember this match the rest of his career, not the rest of his life.
I am Samoa Joe, Kurt. I am undefeated in TNA wrestling. Kurt, you will be broken.
This is what we've been waiting for. Are you ready? Strap on your seatbelts. It's time for Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe. For 17 months, nearly a year and a half, Samoa Joe has been dominant in TNA. He's never been pinned. He's never submitted. He has gone through an incredible list of competitors in TNA. But now it's time to see what happens when Samoa Joe goes one-on-one with Kurt Angle. A man who said that TNA saved his life, and he came here and he picked on the biggest bully he could find. He went right at Samoa Joe. He heard about the undefeated Samoa submission machine. He made a statement with the headbutt from the very first time he looked Joe eye to eye, and then we've been on a collision course for this ever since. Quite simply, the most intense individual that I've ever seen in professional wrestling.
He always strives to be the best at whatever he does. An opportunity now to prove that he is the best. It's the best versus the best. It's time for Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe. This is about the bragging rights. Let's go to the ring. Jeremy Borash has the introductions. It's all you, JB.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your Genesis main event of the evening. When the bell rings, the man in charge, Mr. Earl Hebner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from Universal Studios Orlando, it's your Genesis main event. Introducing, first of all, standing in the corner to my right. He weighed in this morning at 280 pounds and comes to us from the Isle of Samoa. For 18 months, he has been undefeated in TNA Wrestling. He is the undefeated Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe.